Hello fellow quizzers, happy Easter and welcome to another 5 round pub quiz. If it is your first time of playing, it's really easy to do so. All I'll say is if you are going to keep track of your score, grab yourself a pen and paper, makes life a little bit easier, and I'll explain the rules and the rounds as we go along. So before we get started, as always, I want to give a quick shout out to the top 3 scores from last week's quiz. Of the single players, third place is Carol Beth with an excellent 50 out of 60. Well done, Carol. Really impressive. Second place, Simon Johnson with 53 out of 60. Brilliant job, Simon. Great quizzing. And the winning score, once again, is Lucy with 56 out of 60. Great job, Lucy. Really impressive. Well done to you three. And thank you to all the single players who played. Moving on to the teams. In joint third place is Dan and Kelly and Kusnaf, which is Mr. and Mrs. Both with 55 out of 60. Great job, you two. Really good. And in second place, once again, Rob and Danielle with 57 out of 60. A brilliant score. You will get that winning spot one day. And the winner once more is Lee Sumanstan with an incredible 59 out of 60. Fantastic job. Well done. Great job, you four teams. And a big thank you to everybody who played. Really is appreciated. I love reading your comments and seeing how you got on. So thank you for that. So moving on to this week's quiz. As always, it's 5 rounds. Round 1 is a picture round. Round 2 is an entertainment round. Round 3 this week is a versus or 50-50 rounds. Round 4 is a famous books round. And the final round is a general knowledge round. I'll give you answers after round 2, after round 4 and after the final round. I hope you enjoy and best of luck. So round 1 is a picture round. There are 10 pictures of famous people, places, etc. You'll have 12 seconds for each one. Number 1. Can you name this TV or movie star? Number 2. Who is this from the world of music? Number 3, name the sports star. Retired sports star now. Number 4, difficult one this one. Can you name the historical figure? You will all know her name. Number 5. Which company has this logo? Number 6. Which well-known figure have I melted? Number 7, my personal favourite. Can you get the song title from these images? Number 8, can you name the city? And number 9, a real classic. Can you name the film from the still? And the last one, probably the most difficult one. What is this a close-up of? So round 2 is an entertainment round. There are 10 questions in total and you have 13 seconds for each. Good luck. Number 1. Fill in the blanks of the lyrics of this well-known song by Guns N' Roses. Take me down to the blank city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. Number 2. Gallifrey is the home planet of which well-known sci-fi character? Number 3. Which film star is currently on trial over a hit-and-run ski accident? Number 4. Which character is played by Pat Morita in the film Karate Kid? Number 5. What animal are the cartoon characters Huey, Dewey and Louie? Number 6. Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead is a well-known song from which fantasy musical film? Number 7. Ain't No Mountain High Enough was a 1970 hit song for which solo artist? Number 8. Mark Ruffalo has played which superhero from the Marvel Universe? Number 9. Which 1960s TV show featured a talking horse? And the last one, number 10. The original Lord of the Rings trilogy was filmed entirely in which country? New Zealand or Australia? So that's the end of the first 2 rounds. I will quickly go through the answers and then we'll go straight into round 3 and 4. Let's see how you scored. So the answers for the picture round. Number 1, this TV or movie star is John Krasinski. Number 2, from the world of music, the band is, when it gets there, Aerosmith. Number 3, the sports star, retired sports star. Well done if you said Steffi Graf. Or Graf. Graf or Graf, I don't know which one. Number 4, the historical figure. Very, very good job if you said Marie Curie. Number 5, the company logo. Quite an easy one. It is Domino's. Number 6, the famous figure that I melted. It is Sylvester Stallone. Number 7, the song title. The song is Don't Go Breaking My Heart. Elton John and Kiki D. Number 8, the city. I'm sure you all know the landmark, but the city is Agra. Number 9. Surely you can't be serious. I'm deadly serious. The answer is airplane. The close-up. Now this was a tough one. Very, very well done. If you recognise it was a jelly baby. So the answers for the entertainment round. Number 1, take me down to the Paradise City. Paradise for the points. Number 2, Gallifrey is the home planet to which well-known sci-fi character? That is Doctor Who. Number 3, which film star is currently on trial over a hit-and-run ski accident? That is Gwyneth Paltrow. Number 4, Pat Morita played which character in the Karate Kids? He played Mr. Miyagi and sounded completely different in real life. Number 5, which animal are the cartoon characters Huey, Dewey and Louie? They are Donald Duck's nephews, I think. They are ducks. Number 6, Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead is a well-known song from The Wizard of Oz. Number 7, Ain't No Mountain High Enough was a 1970 hit song for Diana Ross. Number 8, Mark Ruffalo played which character in the Marvel Universe? He has played the Hulk. Number 9, which 1960s TV show featured a talking horse? The answer is Mr. Ed. And the last one, number 10. The original Lord of the Rings trilogy was filmed entirely in which country? Well done if you said New Zealand. Okay, round 3 is the versus round. This is a round where there are 2 points available per question, so 20 points up for grabs. You're going to see 2 pictures of people, places, etc. There'll be a question about those 2. One will be the correct answer. There will then be, for the second point, there'll be a follow-on question about either of those 2 or a similar subject. I've given you 12.5 seconds for each one. Hope that's enough time. If you need a bit longer, just feel free to pause it. Hope you enjoy, and good luck. Okay, round 4 is the famous books round. In this round, you're going to see 10 covers from well-known books, and each of them had their title removed. It took a little while. They're all pretty well known. All you have to do is guess the title from the book. You will also see the author, which may help, and I've given you 14 seconds for each one. Enjoy and best of luck. So that's the end of round 4. Hope you enjoyed those middle rounds. Good fun to make. The book round took forever to do, but it was good practice. So anyway, I'll quickly go through the answers and then we'll go straight into the final round. Okay, the answers for round 3. Globally, which is more popular, tea or coffee? By quite some way, it is tea. So tea for 1 point. And for the second, which country is the largest producer of coffee? That is Brazil. So a point for tea and a point if you said Brazil. Number 2, who has won the most Best Actor Oscars, Tom Hanks or Daniel Day-Lewis? The answer is Daniel Day-Lewis with 3, Tom Hanks has 2. And name any film Tom Hanks has won one of those Oscars for. You could have had Forrest Gump or Philadelphia, but you're only allowed to choose one. Number 3, which African country has the highest population? That is Nigeria. So a point for Nigeria. And the follow-up question, what is the only African country that begins with the letter R? Well done if you said Rwanda. Number 4, most losses on their boxing records. 1 point if you said Manny Pacquiao. And the follow-up question, Manny Pacquiao was born in which country? He was born in the Philippines. Okay, the next one, by weight, which is more valuable? The answer is platinum. And the symbol for the chemical element platinum for the second point is PT. Number 6. Who has the longest gestation periods? Hippo or giraffe? The answer is giraffe. And for the follow-up question, true or false, hippos are herbivores? It's actually false. 80% of their diet is vegetation, but they do eat meat. Number 7. Who is older, David Attenborough or Dick Van Dyke? Only 1 year in it, and the answer was Dick Van Dyke, who is 97. And the follow-up question, in which decade did David Attenborough first appear on TV? It was the 1950s. Number 8. Who has the most Twitter followers, NASA or Britney Spears? Thank goodness the answer is NASA. Well done if you said NASA. And the follow-up question, what does the first A in NASA stand for? For the second point, it is aeronautics. Number 9. Which of these happened first? First text message or first email sent? It is first email, which was in the 70s, and the text was in the 90s. December 92. The first ever text message said, Merry Christmas. Number 10. Who is taller? A red postbox or Danny DeVito? It is a red postbox, which is 1.6 metres, and Danny DeVito is 1.4. And the follow-up question. Who played Batman in the 1992 film? That was Michael Keaton. So moving on to the answers for the round 4. Number 1 is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Number 2 is the Da Vinci Code. Number 3 is 50 Shades of Grey. For number 4 is To the Lighthouse. Number 5, Lord of the Flies. Number 6, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Number 7 is Catch-22. Number 8, when it gets there, it's Jurassic Park. Number 9, very well done if you said Twilight. And the last one, number 10, feel free to put in whatever you like. The answer is Spare. So the final round, round 5, is the general knowledge round. There are 10 questions in total and you have 12 seconds for each one. Number 1. Apart from Bolivia, which is the only country in South America with no coastline? Number 2. What mode of transport can have an even keel? Number 3. Which of these countries started the tradition of the Easter Bunny? Germany, Norway or the UK? Number 4. In which sport would you stand at an oche? Number 5. The cross on the flag of Finland is what colour? Number 6. Motel is a combination of hotel and which other word? Number 7. The 1916 Easter Rising, also known as the Easter Rebellion, occurred in which country? Number 8. Marron is a Spanish word for which colour? Number 9. What does the C in YMCA stand for? And number 10. A female swan is called a pen, but what is a male swan called? And there's a clue. It is also a 3-letter word. So moving on to the answers for round 5. Number 1, apart from Bolivia, which is the only South American country with no coastline, the answer is Paraguay. Number 2, what mode of transport can have an even keel? That is a boat or ship or similar. Number 3, which of these countries started the tradition of the Easter Bunny? So it's between Germany, the UK and Norway. The answer is Germany. Number 4, in which sport would you stand at an oche? That is darts. Number 5, the cross on the flag of Finland is what colour? It is blue. Number 6, motel is a combination of hotel and which other words? I did not know this. It is motor. Number 7, the 1916 Easter Rising occurred in which country? That was Ireland. Number 8, marron, might have said that incorrectly, is a Spanish word for which colour? It's for the colour brown. Number 9, what does the C in YMCA stand for? It stands for Christian. And the last one, number 10. A female swan is called a pen. A male swan is called a cob. So we have reached the end of the quiz. Thank you for playing. I hope you enjoyed it. It's really good fun to make. And I hope you all have a wonderful Easter. Enjoy the weekends. I myself am hoping to get to a pub quiz on Monday. Maybe put some of this knowledge to the test. And if not, I'll have a few drinks and just enjoy myself. So again, have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for playing and bye-bye.